Yeah, that's another thing. Attachment. We become so attached to personalities, to possessions, to places. They don't mean anything. I mean, I don't like to be not thinking of other people, but really, they have their lives to live just the way you have yours.
And we become so attached to those things, it's huge discomfort when we have to put them aside.
Yeah, you have to put them aside. It's very, very necessary, very necessary to eliminate these certain things in your life. Because when your spiritual mind is awakening, it does not have room for all these earthly
Wants. Yeah.
blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very true, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you know, in some cases I almost wonder if our grief isn't just a fear that we'll never move into joy or happiness again. Or
Well, grief is selfishness.
Yeah, it's very inward focused, isn't it?
Yeah, grief is selfishness. And yeah, when we can get over grief, or even like if we lose your property or your health or whatever, a certain amount of grief sets in, you know. So there's an alternative. Yeah.
Say more about that.
Yeah, there's an alternative. You don't have to stay there.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And how do people get themselves from that into finding that balance again, and finding that strength?
You can't do for others. People find their own way. Maybe it's a book they read, maybe it's something somebody said, or maybe it's something they heard, or one never knows.
What have you done in your life to help you get past those tough moments?
Let them go.
Just release them.
Yeah, in all these 66 years, just let them go. And but you know, I think nature has a way of showing whether you have any strength or not. So nature can really throw some curves. Yeah. How strong are you?
You look like a pretty resilient person to me, Sharen.
Well, yeah, you have to keep at it every day, every minute of the day. And I think there's one thing we shall never forget, and that is to say thank you.
Gratitude is so important, isn't it?
Oh, to be humble. You can never be over and above anybody else. Never.
Yeah.
We are all one.
It's so true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny, it wasn't until I really started getting serious about giving back to the world how much I realized the importance of that balance of being in the flow of giving to others. You know, because we're so hardwired to look at our own needs. I mean, I think that happens naturally, and it's not to say that looking at your own needs is unhealthy. I think it's important for us to have that balance in our life, and yet so many of us get out of sync because we forget the importance of just giving someone a smile or a hug, or you know putting your energy outward.
That was in my thoughts, you know, like if you're happy, you can make somebody else happy.
Isn't that true?
If you laugh, laughing is contagious. If you cry alone because nobody feels your pain.
Isn't that